presentation, well, the panel itself was on change of scales, on migration from whatever scale to super scale, architecture scale. My presentation was sort of the inverse of lauded as being too focused on the nanoscale and looking at completely bottom-up architectures, we would call it in nanofabrication. Architecture to us is similar to architecture to architects, but it's what we would put on paper. It's not the result. It's not, there's no beauty in it. There's no art. It's simply a schematic and a way of building something. Start small, get big. Well, all materials start with atoms, which can be broken down to smaller particles and smaller particles. It's not worthwhile probably going much below atomic scale. I mean, certainly electronic properties are, as Xingbai noted in his slides, they're phonons and they're electron transport. And that's pretty much defines the material properties. It's all in the lattice of the material and the chemistry. So anything at which we look can be broken down into a few salient parameters. Phonon vibrations, free electrons, lattice spacing, vacancies, site defects, etc. What my discussion mostly is that if you start at the bottom and make something that's exactly what you want it to be, you can grow it into something larger and hopefully get what you want. But if you don't start at the bottom, you're starting with imperfect materials to start, or vastly imperfect materials to start, and you're likely to end up with less than optimal properties. I saw some of the projects in the brief time I was here. I mean, I just came today, but a lot of my students are in it, and interviewing them with what happened this week, it sounds like it's fantastic. Things moved, in some cases, at a rate that far surpasses rates that they're achieving as individuals. And I think that's great. I think it's great that you're involving physicists. Chemists are going to be here. Material scientists are going to be here. Physicists, probably. Not a huge difference between material science and physics. But on the opposite end, where is biology? Biology should definitely be here.